What's up everyone, my name is Anamiki, and again, I'm late to the party bringing you my thoughts on the weapons during the first 2021 Halo Infinite tech preview. As stated in my last video, I'll be going over my thoughts on the weapons presented in the first Halo Infinite tech preview in the weapons drill game mode. Be advised, I am no pro, I'm no master analysis, so I won't be getting any fine details like time to kill. I'll just be giving my opinions and thoughts on the weapons and how they feel. So, let's begin. The MA40 Assault Rifle.
MA40 Assault Rifle obtained.
You know the iconic assault rifle and how it rolls. It comes with a 36 round magazine similar to the Halo 5's assault rifle. This model is only seen usage in Halo Infinite and in the Halo Shadows of Reach novel. So as far as lore, this isn't the same as that model from the Halo Reach game. To me, this iteration of the assault rifle feels much like Halo 4's power, 5's precision and range, and with the look of Reach's AR. So this is a welcomed addition considering a lot of the other ARs were a little underpowered. At the moment, full auto works really good at close and medium range, but the farther your target is, the more you'll want to burst fire. The Pulse Carbine. A totally brand new weapon to the Halo series, it quickly fires 4 bolt bursts of plasma that can overheat. These bolts of plasma have tracking capabilities similar to the Needler, and as a plasma weapon, it easily strips enemy shields. It's also worthy to mention that all the plasma weapons this time around have a venting mechanic when you press the reload button. The Pulse Carbine feels like a battle rifle, a storm rifle, and a Needler all combined, minus the super combined explosion. It can kill an enemy in approximately 2 to 3 shots if the enemy is in a red reticule range, and depending where you're hitting. If you land your shots, it can kill very quickly. The BR-75 Battle Rifle. Another weapon that's nearly as iconic as the assault rifle, this particular model has only been seen in Halo Infinite and in the Halo Shadows of Reach novel as far as lore. It's nearly the same BR-55 model that we've seen in previous Halo games. It comes with a 36 round magazine with burst fire. There is definitely not much spread with this weapon, making it really accurate. This iteration feels a lot like Halo 3's rate of fire, possibly even a tiny bit slower, and has some recoil similar to the Halo 5 battle rifle. It can consistently eliminate enemies with 4 upper body shots at long range, making it really effective. The VK-78 Commando. As a brand new human weapon, this weapon has a 20 round magazine with a full auto rate of fire. It feels like a mix between the assault rifle and the DMR from previous Halo games. Something I noticed with the Commando is it has a good amount of recoil that often affects your accuracy. The recoil is minimal at start, but picks up heavily the longer you hold the trigger. Also, not seen very often with full auto weapons in Halo, the Commando can kill an enemy with a single shot to the unshielded head. I would say the VK-70 Commando is probably best used with bursts of fire. The MK50 Sidekick. As a brand new human sidearm, the Sidekick is a 12 round semi-automatic pistol. Its rate of fire is reminiscent of the Halo 2 pistol, but the accuracy of the Halo 5 pistol. Now here's the weird part. As far as power, I feel like this weapon is weaker than a traditional Halo pistol, but it can definitely kill faster than most pistols due to accuracy, magazine size, and its rate of fire. Honestly, to me, this feels like the best pistol that Halo has seen yet. It's not overpowered, but it's definitely a good sidearm to carry that can kick ass. The Plasma Pistol. During the tech preview, the Plasma Pistol felt a little underpowered against shielded targets when firing in semi-auto mode, but didn't have much of a problem when being used in the charged mode. I feel like the single shots should probably strip shields a little faster than it did, but that being said, it can kill unshielded targets pretty quickly. This Plasma Pistol felt a little wonky, so I have a feeling this iteration is probably going to be changed before the release of the game. The CQS-48 Bulldog. A brand new shotgun, and for the first time as a Halo shotgun, firing semi-auto rounds. The first thing I noticed about this weapon is that it can consistently kill at a somewhat medium range. Otherwise, most traditional Halo shotguns have a very short range. It can kill in 3 shots, 2 for shields, 1 for unshielded. I was definitely a little iffy on a new shotgun for Halo, but the Bulldog is really satisfying to use. The Heatwave.
Heatwave obtained.
As a new Forerunner weapon, this is an 8 round semi-automatic shotgun with 2 firing modes. One is a slow firing vertical mode, and the other is a rapid firing horizontal mode. I feel as if this weapon is a little inconsistent. Sometimes I would get kills in 2 shots, sometimes I would get in 4 shots, but it all depends where the bolts are hitting. Once the target is unshielded, it appears that only 1 shot is needed to kill. The shots also have a ricochet effect, but it doesn't seem to do much damage. I've personally never been a fan of Forerunner shotguns anyway, but I wonder if this will replace the scatter shot? To me, this weapon is just a little too inconsistent to be fun. The Needler. Another iconic and unique Halo weapon. It has a full auto rate of fire with tracking capabilities for the needles as always. Its Super Combine effect activates immediately after approximately 10 shards. The explosion is definitely more vibrant with the paint color, and it has a beefier explosion sound versus old games. Don't quote me on this, but I personally feel like the Needler was a little inconsistent for me in the weapon drills on moving targets, but in live arena matches it was pretty consistent. The S7 Sniper.
S7 Sniper Rifle. Obtained.
As always, the sniper is semi-auto with 4 rounds. 2 shots to the body to kill, 1 shot to the head. The radial physics make it really satisfying to land headshots. If I could compare this sniper to other ones in previous Halo games, I would say this one's pretty similar to the Halo Reach and the Halo 5 sniper. The Skewer. This is an anti-vehicle, single-shot, spike launching weapon. It can kill enemies on foot in 1 shot, and launch vehicles such as Warhogs and cause heavy damage. When firing at enemies on foot, it's pretty brutal because you can visibly see the spike impaling them. Note that the spike does not penetrate targets, so it's not going to be going through like 3 people. You're also able to zoom in with the Skewer as well. In lore, this weapon was used by the Brutes prior to them joining the Covenant, so it's actually been around for a while. This is a fairly unique weapon in Halo, so there's really not much to compare it to. It feels really powerful and I like it. The Ravager. This weapon is a burst fire weapon launching plasma with an area effect. It has 2 firing modes, one with a burst fire and the other being like a charged launch, splashing plasma in a medium-sized area. The Ravager can kill in 2 shots, but was really inconsistent for me. A big thing to me is that I noticed that the charge shot does little to no damage at all. I don't even think there's a reason to use it in its current tech preview state. Lore-wise, the Ravager is a new weapon developed by the Banished not too long before Halo Infinite. The M41 Spanker.
M41 rocket launcher acquired.
The one and only iconic rocket launcher has, of course, returned. The blast kill radius has noticeably increased quite a bit, making it even more deadly than it was before. Quite possibly the most powerful rocket launcher to date. There is not much more to say about it, as there was really no chance to test the lock-on feature that we've seen in past Halos, but this is a really powerful rocket and I think everybody's gonna like it. And with that, I'm approaching the end of my video. The overall opinion that I have of all the weapons in the tech preview, they feel pretty solid. There's a few changes that need to be made. I think some things need to be buffed and some things just need to be a little more consistent. But other than that, I think the weapons are in a fairly good state at the time of this preview. If you're still here, thanks for sticking around. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this, like the video and feel free to subscribe. I'll catch you guys later.